Oh, I love his hair. All the different colors. My friend did something similar to what he did to his hair. It's tight. I love it. I can't keep my eyes off it. I hope this is all synced properly. A lot of very big like acting character moments. Just strong movement. Hey, nice! Wow! What? That's a moment right there. This is great. There's not a whole lot of like crazy intricate choreography at them from what I've seen so far, but nice, clever. But it's a lot more of less like movement choreography. Hey! And a lot of strong moments, simple grooves like that. Are they all drunk? Is that the idea? Like they had a good, I don't know. Cause like they're kind of like stumbling, kind of aloof. Nice. 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 Kind of, yeah. It definitely just has the vibe of like, oh, we drank too much, guys. That was a good ass night. That sequence right there kind of made me think of a little bit of strutting. Nice moment. Hey. Ooh! 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 That was a nice sequence. Hey! Let's go! Who choreographed this? There's a little bit of like a big New Jack swingy kind of vibe to that. This song is a vibe, dude. First impressions of this, the whole majority of it, like there wasn't a whole lot of crazy intricate choreography, very much more focused on movement choreography and character and almost like acting, which was it looked like the primary emphasis. And then there's like hints of like, here's choreography with a group. Here's a really cool moment using the chair, and then more like the essence. So this was SHINee's comeback after Jonghyun's death. It's part of a trilogy from an interview. The reason why they wanted to release 3 lead singles is to show that the group is still here, working hard, and doing well, and in coping with things as they are, referring to the grief they suffered from Jonghyun's death. Oh wow, I could definitely like see that connection with this type of vibe of the song. Koharu explained that she wanted to let the boys face each other, see through themselves, and focusing on the relationship as SHINee instead of delivering this performance for entertaining. Wow, God, that's cool. I love hearing the choreographer notes, man. I wish there was more of that. Like I want to hear like the art, like the how they help these artists like realize this vision. It definitely kind of confirms what I was thinking. There's a lot of character acting moments, more like movement choreography, whereas the other stuff that we usually watch is like a lot of, it's very entertaining, big, showy. So I could definitely see a lot of this translating a lot to it now. So again, like for those of you guys watching me for the first time on YouTube or in general, I go into a lot of this stuff blind. I don't know context. I'm seeing everything for face value. So context like this helps out, which is why I like doing it live. Loved the very kind of big, like more intricate choreography towards the end. But it felt very introspective in terms of that. And then going back into just in my head, like you go through your grief, you process, and you go through this, all the stages. And then as artists, you go back to doing what you love doing. And like that's how I'm interpreting at the end. Like you go to what you love doing, like you continue living. And like that's how I kind of, based off this context and how my brain is now interpreting it, and that towards that end, it's like keep doing like what you're great at. Keep going. Going into the technical stuff, very interesting blocking. Like it already creates intrigue in terms of like we got different levels, different poses, different directions, and it goes back into like our eyes. Like there's no eye connection right there. We see him looking away or looking towards the audience, but not exactly towards the camera. So through a lot of this, again, not crazy intricate choreography. Again, more like, more of like movement choreography. So this one's like a shoulder touch as he walks away. There's a kind of, I like this additional glance that they had here. So it looked like it was originally just both looking away, but this added look adds a certain level of like emotional engagement. And this nice like triangle framing that they got here as well is nice. Because again, great use of levels. And then even though he just like had like a moment of choreography, dance-ish choreography, climbing up, a little bit of a dip. So you look at a lot of the walking, much more character focused. The backup dancers come in here. Like a lot of this choreography for this piece, the majority of it, I'd say, is all about moments, like sitting with them, with whatever they're trying to portray. So the moves are longer. The choreography isn't intricate. It's they're sitting in a certain position for maybe more than 4 counts. But it's a matter of like you sitting there with them instead of like, here's a cool quick moment of musicality. Here's a quick sweeping like arm movement. Is like, sit with me here. This move might take an entire A count, but you're going to be with me in it. So here, the whole thing is them sitting and very, very subtle moves. So though they have a head look, it's not it's a pretty like sharp head look, but it's not not insanely like snappy. It's like there's still a little of an ease into it instead of an up, very quick. It's like, if you could see that slight difference of it, ease in. Then very subtle heel taps or toe taps, very, very subtle. Then very gentle going into it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great use of just storytelling through the body language, because we associate a lot of the sadness just being in here and kind of closing off. So like a very long like time to just come up to that standing. We took a whole A count to get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then go. So energy comes back up. Nice, great use of levels here to reach and then just melt throughout that whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that took 2 A counts of just living in that moment. They're not trying to do anything. They're just living there. So like the way I'm kind of seeing like all these quick, super fast movements are one, two. It's almost like a jump cut. It's very sudden, but like if you take your time with a move, a lot of flow, to me that's almost like a one take in a film, because you are in it. There's no cuts. You're very much present with where this person is going with what they're doing. So, I mean, that's how I'm interpreting the choreography. Great, like the simple choreography too. Even though they have choreography, it's again, not overkill. Too great movement, man. It's everything is subtle, powerful, just living in the moment. One, two. So movement choreography here. That. So kick and hook and round the head. But look, lean. Then very long, like head turn. A lot of strong moments. Living in it, like nothing too crazy intricate. So I love the setup for this moment here, using the chairs. I love how that they're using the chairs as an essential storytelling piece, not necessarily a crazy prop that they're dancing with the whole time. They're not doing like the most that they're probably doing is standing on it, but they're not like spinning over the head and all that shit with it. It's a prop, not an additional extension of their choreography. Great blocking here, nice, like just the way it is as he's go that. God, those chairs are stable as hell. Boom. Again, like the whole like I get the whole drunkenness, but like also like the way they're kind of vibing with it as well. It's a nice groove. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, not crazy. Again, it's a moment. Character like moving choreography, just grooving. No crazy like intricateness here. That's the word of this video. Intricate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just grooving. 7, 8, and then they're all like just looking at each other, just staying connected. So again, there's a lot of choreography happening, but it's not like the in sync, like everyone do the same angles kind of thing. It's like, here's the idea, here's what you guys are doing, here's the essence of what I want you to do. Beyond these counts, it's like it feels very organic. All about the character here as they were just walking to their chairs, to their spots. So very like fantastic like chair choreography. Nice switch in the levels. Boom. So lean, great use of levels there. To a hook, round, ba da 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 da. It's almost like a wave. Like get off me. Da da da. Round to bring it back. It's interesting. It's just not like the wave isn't like a very defined wave, like in terms of like everyone's using the same arm, everyone's using the same, hitting the same part, but it still tells the idea, because like if this was going to be a clean wave, he would use the same arm as they would all use the same arm. Say boom, like this, boom, same arm. But instead, they're just kind of using something different. Oh, boom, now it's to the elbow. Let's bring it around. Boom, hands out, and and I like how they're all connected. Essentially like his hand on the shoulder, elbow on the leg, and then this kind of moment right here just gives me that, from my experience, like the whole drunken experience. And they're all coming up in support of each other. Like, I got you, bro. And then everyone comes back and just vibing and grooving. So now we get back to all the. I like this part because essentially it's like everyone just getting kind of just chilling and kind of vibing and grooving around the stage as the dancers grab the chairs off. So we can set up for this moment right here. Everyone's facing each other, facing towards center. Wow, so he's singing while he's doing this. That is a challenge. Wow, that part is nasty. Love this part of the choreography. Boom, so back to the head. This is all happening. Boom, back to the head, leg popped, chest up, chest in, switch to leg pop, kick, and hook. All that sequence was so fast. Da, 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 da. Good transition into that. Leads to this kind of like very great finale. High risk, high reward formation because they're in a line. But this also like shows like equalness in terms of like here we're like this like the hero shot where all the heroes are walking forward, but this one is like they're essentially doing a dance combo together, and it's an opportunity for everyone to showcase their dance ability, to show how clean they are, how in sync they are. But in terms of the risk part, you can equally see how messy the routine is. But their timing, the bigness of the moves is just so entertaining. So, and I thought it was a fantastic. This big move is such a great move to start with. Big, because it's so eye-catching. Love this, yeah. And it's not the whole time too. Like, we probably got like a good. I got a good 8 count of intricate choreography, then it goes back into just being into their own character, and then at the end it being in sync. So yeah. So that's it. This whole thing was essentially like driven by the character, them acting. It wasn't driven by like crazy intricate choreography. It was more dependent on the storytelling and the concept that they're trying to share. It just goes to show like there's many ways you can tell a story for a song. It doesn't always have to be like crazy intricate. It doesn't have to be like all grooves. It can just be simple walking, simple looks and gazes. It goes back to if you're just a choreographer yourself, to making that call and make sure it really feels good here. Obviously if you're doing a choreographing for a job, it's different, but it's like but it comes back to like, do you feel good about like what you're putting out there? Does this tell the story that you want? And if you're working with an artist, it makes sure that it's aligned with the people you're working with. But yeah, that's it.